What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is a What's in My Kit Bag episode number 1. If you want any more, please let me know in the comments down below. Okay, we're going to start off with the actual bag itself. First of all, you know, it's the BH. That's Ben. That's Harriman. That's BH. Okay, and on the top of the bag, we got the Warrington Schools FA, which is who I used to play for because obviously everyone knows how good of a footballer I actually am. Okay, we'll move on now. Over the past couple of years, I've picked up a profession known as refereeing. Yes, indeed, we do get a lot of stick off coaches and players themselves, especially these little midgets running around kicking the ball. So, if we do get any stick, we've got the yellow and the red card. And we've also got a place where we can write all their names down, and then we can sign them in and get them off the pitch. Next off, a very good referee watch here. Show you that there. There we go. Change between time, stopwatch, and it also has a light built in there, so if you're doing it refereeing any games in the dark, I wouldn't recommend it myself, but you can still see the time. Very, very cheap watch, only around £2–3, pick up anywhere from Sports Direct, anything like that. Totally recommend that. The whistle, exactly the same thing. Red whistle there. Does the job. Easy enough. Only again, £1 Sports Direct and anything like that. We have the badge, which should really be sewn onto the referee's kit. The Liverpool County FA badge. Just to basically say who I'm with. Okay, so alongside reffing, I also play a lot of football myself. And we'll jump straight into that inside the main compartment of the bag. And let's get going. Okay, we'll start off with the actual football itself. Today we've actually gone with the Mitra Malmo football. And it's actually very good, to be honest with you. It bounces quite well. Could do with a bit of air in this one, to be honest with you, but for a fiver, I don't think you can go wrong. Any hard ground, soft ground, it's an all-weather ball. It does the trick. So yeah, next part. For a goalkeeper, we have chosen the night gloves today. The black and green, as you can see there, the green and the black, of course. A little bit worn out, as you can tell from the thumb there, but definitely got the money's worth. These are about 2 or 3 years old now, and would again totally recommend them. But of course, they're only a cheap pair. They're around £8, I think. You can get them from JD, Sports Direct, anywhere like that. But again, they'll do the trick if you're not really a goalkeeper. And now I have 2 sets of shin pads. You know, you can't play football without a pair of shin pads. First off, we've got a night guard lock pair. Again, these are just sliding ones, so, you know, if you're not the kind of guy with the ankle pads, you've got strong ankles as it is, they're the type of shin pads for you. You just want to slip them in, you want to play. Nice design as well. I've got to admit, I do like that design on both of those there. So, again, they're only around £15. I totally recommend them. The other pair, however, the pair I usually wear, again, you can tell the design, quite nice design. I think these are the custom T90 ones from the T90 Laser 3. They went with a set of them. Again, they're very solid. Nothing's going to break there. And except the only difference here is they have the ankle pads. As you can see, a very thick one on the outside ankle and a fairly cushioned one on the inside. So your touch isn't affected too much, and protection is ensured. So we'll move on now. Again, we've got another Nike item. This is a Nike Pro Combat Under Armour or thermal or whatever you want to call it. This is a medium, this one. Again, very skin tight. Basic design. Does the trick, keeps you warm in the winter. That's what it's all about. Again, they're only about £20. I'm sure you can pick up cheaper ones in different colours and different brands, and I'm sure they'll do exactly the same for you. And now, every football player needs his boots. Very new boots, these ones. Only picked these up about a week ago. And as you can tell by the side of the boot there, you can quite see that Harriman on the side. That's obviously my surname. These boots were very expensive, and to be honest with you, I would recommend them. The design, I don't think you can fault the design. They're absolutely beautiful. There's the bottom if you want to have a quick look at that. £170 these boots cost me, but I've played one game in them and you can already tell how good these boots are. The durability of these boots, nothing at all. You know, we played for a couple of hours on there, nothing at all. You know, no wear around the side on here, or at the bottom or anything, no wear on the studs as yet. Everything's intact, it's really good. The actual feel of the boot itself is quite a tight fit, which is good. You don't want slack boots when you're playing football. I can vouch for that myself. And the actual leather part itself of the boot gives a real nice comfort and real nice contact with the ball. The inside of the boot, the sole, is actually very comfy. So if you're playing on hard ground, you won't be injuring your knees or your heels when it comes down to the hard impact on the floor. The feel for the ball is very good. It makes really good connection. You definitely wrap your foot around the ball properly or strike with the laces very nicely. The design here, as you can see, these what they used to be called as lethal zones. I'm pretty sure they still might be or not, but I'm going to call them lethal zones for the sake of this video. Are put in a way really which makes contact with the ball in areas that will be used. So when striking with the laces, you've got this line here to make good contact with, and of course when using the instep, you've got this slight gap here of where there are no lethal zones to make really good contact with the ball and wrap the foot around the ball to create that outside curve or inside curve depending on which side of the foot you're using. But no, I would totally recommend these boots. You might be able to pick up a pair cheaper in store once this design come out, but out of 10, I'd give them a solid 9.5. Thanks for watching, see you later.